back again with another episode of Brett's Booze Reviews. I talk too much. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. Just got off of work, just picked up some more beers, so we gotta make room in the fridge, and we're gonna drink a beer that's just been kind of lingering in the fridge by itself here. I told you guys about a couple weeks ago about one of the variety packs at Urban South that had the 4 different types of beers. This is the last one of the 4. You've only seen 2 of the reviews of the 4-pack. This will be the 3rd one you've seen. You won't see the 4th one because that episode no longer exists. Let's just put it this way. There were some technical issues in that episode, and quite frankly, the beer wasn't that good. So that episode did not make air. So, just, I don't know why I told you guys that. You would have never known the difference, but I'll tell you guys anyway, because I don't lie to my fans. Anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about today's episode 33 of Brett's Booze Reviews, and we're heading quite possibly to the greatest beer review ever at episode 50. But today we're going to drink Urban South in spite of ourselves. Read off the little prompter to my side over here, what I have written down about this. This is an American Pale Ale. It is a 5.23% alcohol by volume. It's called In Spite of Ourselves. American Pale Ale in honor of the late great John Preen is the gentleman's name. I don't know who that is. It is blended with a bunch of different types of malts, about at least 3 or 4. And it says it's for a toasted breadiness and toffee-inspired malt base. So, let's see what that's all about. Basically, tell you guys right off the bat, this smells very floral, and this has a little bit of an orangish gold tint to it. I just poured really fast, so there's a lot of head on this. The most head I've had in a long time. Ayo! I'm talking about my beer, not anything else. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm looking at some of you. I don't have to name your names. You know who you are. Get your minds out of the gutter. Like I said, I poured it out a little too fast, so a lot of head there. You can check out the can. Kind of generic label. Not super big on that label. It's just kind of there. It's a nice, elegant can, but it's just... there's nothing that stands out about this can. And you guys know that when a can stands out, I mention it here on the Booze Review. So I guess I'm going to have to talk for a couple seconds while waiting for the head to go down. I just went to Urban South to pick up some more beer. Gee, what a shock. I have more Urban South than I know what to do with. I still have maybe 5 or 6 Urban Souths left that need to be reviewed, including Paradise Park, Ultraviolet, Luscious. We did Incandescent on the last episode, or one of the last episodes we did Incandescent. And then we also have, picked up today, Hoppa Style, and for you 4th of July fanatics, which that will probably be the video dropping on 4th of July, which is tomorrow, by the way, is going to be the Rocket Pop, Bomb Pop. Been looking forward to that one ever since it was announced that it was going to be dropped, and I do have it in my possession. I'm looking at it off to the camera. It's sitting there off camera, looking all delicious and shit. So I will be drinking that one probably in the next episode, which will go up tomorrow on 4th of July. So, good old Americana. We've talked enough. The head is kind of sort of settling a little bit. I guess we can dive in on this one and get a taste of this one. I'm guessing it's an older brew, because I mean, normally a fresher brew, the head would settle a lot faster than this is selling, but it is very hoppy right off the bat. I just out of the foam and the head, I got a lot of hops there, a lot of malted hops and bong resin. Tommy Boy quote. Those of you who have seen Tommy Boy, let's see. What are we to expect here? They use some American classics in Amarillo and Cascade to bring sweet grapefruit and candied orange with fragrant floral aromatics in this one. So I can tell you right off the bat, it is very floral based off what I've tasted so far, just off the foam here on this beer. So I can taste very floral. Some of the photos I'm looking at online on off screen on a little prompter here offline or off camera, I should say. I see a beer that's very orange in some of these photos, and I mean this has got an orange-ish tint to it. I can't talk, and I haven't even had a drink at the beer yet. It's got an orangish tint to it, but I don't see this being orange like some of the photos I see off screen on the Untapped website. I don't taste too much grapefruit in here. I taste orange, candied orange, definitely candied orange. And there's something else in there, some kind of citrusy fruit, maybe close to a clementine? I don't know. But this is not a bad beer. This is a hell of a lot better than the Westward. The Westward, Westish, Coastish IPA. That was the one, the video, the beer that the episode will never see the light of day because I've erased it. It's gone. It's gone. It's not even in the cloud anymore. It's not even in the cloud. That's how you know something's gone. It's not even in the cloud. So this is not a bad beer, but this is not something I would go out of my way to drink. It's good. It has good flavors to it, but I wouldn't. Like I said, this is not something I would go out of my way to go order again. So I'm kind of glad this was just a one-time thing that I only have one of this because, like I said, while I'm not against it, I do enjoy the flavor, especially the fact that it hyped up grapefruit, and I can't taste the grapefruit, which I'm not a big grapefruit fan. And now that I said that, I taste grapefruit on the second sip. I'm gonna give this one a flat 6. Flat 6. It's just kind of a little bit of above average beer. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get this one again. Even if it came back, I wouldn't go out of my way to get this one again. So I'm gonna wrap up this episode 33, guys. We will be back maybe with episode 34 tonight, maybe not. We don't know. Who knows? I could record 7 episodes tonight. You guys would never know. I could record them tonight. You'd see all of them in this faded ass Superman t-shirt. I'd record 7 of them, and you just watch them whenever I decide to upload them. But with that said, I've rambled on enough. I'm not even drunk yet. I don't have to go back to work until Sunday night. So I have plenty of time to drink some beers and eat some barbecue. Go swimming tomorrow, guys. We're going to go swimming tomorrow. So with that said, guys, I'm wrapping up this episode. I'm going to finish off this beer, and hopefully soon we can get some more beers in tonight. Be good. You can't be good. Be good at it. I almost forgot to say that.